not looking to be supplied. I'm looking to be the supply. I want a direct link.
Can't have nobody between us and the dope no more.
The king is back to take his crown. We got common enemies.
Rock killed both of us.
I think it's time I show my face.
My product, my rules. And I'm looking to be in a different kind of business.
You'll always be tied to her.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm J, and we are locked in. This is what's next for episode 4, Raising Kanan. And let me tell you, Unique is back, and Unique wants the crown to the whole city. And if that means he needs to burn down the castle to get through the front door, then so be it. But all I know is Rock, she ain't taking this laying down. She's trying to fight back. She's trying to come to plug. She's trying to be the supplier. She no longer wants to be the middle woman. And also Kanan, he got him a new apartment, and we see that he's going to be paying snaps because he's all the way in the game and he's official. Now, before we jump into this and we break down what's next for episode 4, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, live after show discussions, tune in tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern for the live after show on the clock, 3 or 4 hours. Good time. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button. And hey, we on that road to 75,000 subscribers, so I appreciate each and every one of you. But let's jump into it. This is what's next for episode 4 of Raising Kanan, season 4. We're almost halfway through the season, and what we're going to see this week from Rock is her finally stepping up. She's had enough. She's tired of having people tell her what she needs to do and being replaceable. We seen when Quan came into the restaurant asking what the hell happened to his cousin's husband. So for her, she's talking to whoever she can. We seen Joaquin said that Trayvon is going to come back in town down from Baltimore. He comes to re-up, but he doesn't mess around with Queens. So this could give Rock the opportunity. We also see that Trayvon is going to be snatched up by Marvin, and he's in that swimming pool. Rock has a vendetta against him, and she needs some get back, but also she needs to know what players he has. So we might potentially see Rock expand her business down into Baltimore along with Queens, because she's going to have to fill that void with Trayvon. Now this might be good, but we don't know if she has the infrastructure for all of this yet. Having the drop on Trayvon is going to be a key in elevating what Rock and Marvin are trying to build. Of course, they're up under Stefano, but that's really just the security and the financial backing that they need. With Trayvon out the picture, Marvin has him in here and he's roughing them up. And I'm thinking he's roughing them up, 1, for get back, but 2, also to get whatever kind of information he can about him coming up to New York from Baltimore. What does he do in New York, and what does he do in Baltimore? Now, we do see Rock coming here after Marvin loads up the revolver and hands it to her. So it looks like Rock is going to be the one to pull the trigger. Marvin is just going to be there overseeing the whole situation. But this is going to be the moment we see Rock take that next step to potentially be one of the biggest suppliers in New York City. And I mean bigger than what she was when she had the apartments. For the simple fact, she's not going to be the middle woman anymore. She's going to be the big dog. The crazy thing about all of this, Rock just warned Marvin about the feds potentially watching both of them individually because they met up with Stefano on their own times. So if Trayvon ends up gone, which hopefully they dispose of it very well, if these bodies start dropping and people come up missing, there's only so many people in New York actually moving on a scale at this level because it's all centralized to a couple of mobsters and then the Asian families. So this is a risky move, but it definitely needs to take place in order for Rock to elevate. Unfortunately, in the Power universe, that's the only way you can boss up, is to take out the competition. No competition means less friction in the street, supply and demand. What they say in episode 3, we got the supply and they demanding. Early Tyler is a man of the streets. We seen him talking to Marvin, getting a little bit of money, trying to find out who did what to the restaurants. He also gets paid by Unique after Unique robs Sonny and Robert. So Marvin's problems is Unique. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking about what's going to happen to Early Tyler via Unique, but Unique said he's back. He ain't playing with fire. He is fire. He plans on burning everything down, which we're watching in real time. So with him here, this already lets us know he's not stopping until he gets what he wants. The last thing we seen in episode 3 was him going into the apartment and telling OC to put his hands up. So we don't know if OC is missing, if OC is RIP'd. We don't know what's going on with OC, but Unique is back, and it ain't a good look for the streets. For Unique, he doesn't care. All he is the busted up face guy that people fear, especially Crystal. Now, this is where things start to get a little mysterious. Unique is back. Unique is tearing things down, but it looks like he's talking to someone, and I can't make out who it is. So we could go with a couple of theories. What if it's Unique talking to Lulu? Because he said he needs to show his face. We know that Rock is eventually going to find out that Unique is alive. So is Lou going to say, man, Unique came after me and tried to get me to talk? Try to get me to flip? Because remember, he does tell Lou she killed both of us. Lou's dreams were killed by Rock. He wanted to be in the music. He had to go to rehab. But I don't think that this is Lou. That's just one of the theories. So I'm trying to think back. And if you can remember any character that Rock got at and knocked them off of their high horse, go ahead and put that here in the chat. But I'm believing whoever Unique is talking to, he's basically telling them we need to team up. So this is probably Unique putting his crew together. It may have been a character we don't know nothing about, or someone that was working with Warrell, and now he's just out here doing whatever. But Unique is building a crew, and that's bad. That's bad for everybody. Kanan is officially done with school, and we see him paying snaps and pop. Now, Kanan is starting to realize that this ain't a game. Him and Crystal got their own apartment, so they're going to be just slanging dope out of the old famous apartment. Now, I don't know when the last time they've been there, because they definitely need to check out what's going on with OC. But Kanan is leveling up, and he's starting to realize that maybe Crystal is good for him. And everything that Snaps and Pops told him, it wasn't them scolding him, even though they were. It was more them telling him, hey, young buck, you going to be in the game? This is how the game is. It's our way. If you work for us, you take our money, you do what we say. You don't go out here and do whatever you want like you working for your mother. You work for us. So Kanan is starting to realize the game. He has an understanding now. And since he's getting more money and Snaps and Pops, they're going to be feeding him more money so he can get more product. And if Rock elevates like she says she is, oh, this is going to be lovely for Kanan. I'm talking about eating all week, 8 days a week. Yeah, I said 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to be getting money. All right, let me know what you think about the episode 4 trailer. Is Unique going to start to build up his crew? And is Rock going to be able to maneuver and make the right moves to not cost her or her family their lives in order to become the supplier? She don't want to get the supply. She wants to be the supplier. Let me know what you think. I'm WHATS. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm on that road to 75,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tune in tonight for On the Clock, where we talk about each individual character and we break down what they did in episode 3. I'm WHATS. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jamie on the beat, boy.